work. You see me heavy work, 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 work. You see me do me that.
Alright, YouTube, so I was gonna make another video kind of commenting on something I recently saw. I'm probably like 2 or 3 days late seeing this, but it's pretty recent, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. Azealia Banks and Skai Jackson, little Twitter beef that went on for a second. Let's get down to it. So, Azealia Banks recently got on Twitter and she allegedly made some comments about Zayn. I'm actually on Twitter right now. If you can see it, you can't see it because my camera is crap right now. So I'm trying to pull it up. Wow. So something I just found out too from trying to pull up the tweets is that Azealia Banks' Twitter has now been suspended. So I can't see her comments on this whole Twitter beef, but I can see everything Skai put up. The first thing is when she started going in on Zayn. He's the guy from One Direction. He's one of my favorite singers from One Direction. I like them all. They all have great voices. They all have great personalities. But Zayn had to be one of my favorites. And he recently left One Direction to start his own career, his solo career. And ever since he left One Direction, to me, he has done great since then. His style, his music, everything about him was something that he had inside of him when he was in One Direction. I was not a huge One Direction fan, but I was enough to where I knew their music. I knew when they had a new CD out. So that I wasn't like this mega fan who knows when they're going places and what they tweeted about. No. That's no. I was a fan who just liked their music. Anyway, so back to the Twitter thing. So Skai she doesn't even add her name. She just says Azealia Banks needs to simmer down a little. And she has the little blushy emoji and a crying, laughing face. Oh my gosh. This is why I really like her character. First off, if you don't know anything about Skai Jackson, Skai Jackson played, if you know the TV show, the Disney TV show, Jessie, she's the little girl from Jessie, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry for my lack of knowledge. This is just kind of an impromptu video. So she doesn't even really says anything bad. She replies that, and here's one of the comments, the tweets, because someone had the sense enough to make a picture out of it. So when Skai Jackson said Azealia Banks needs to simmer down, I'm really trying here, folks. When she said that, let's see if I can go back to the website I was on. When she said that, Azealia Banks came back and said, and you need to grow some hips and start your menses. Stay in a child's place. Now, I'm very southern. I live in the most southern part of the United States. And I've heard so many adults say this, you need to stay in a child's place. I understand that saying. But this child is 14. So she's not really a child. She's a teenager, first off. It's not like she's some 9-year-old trying to get in an adult's conversation. She's 14. She's well aware of what's going on. She has a great career. A career probably going better than Azealia's. I'm not really sure. And I'm not trying to throw shade or anything, but still, she's doing well for herself, so she has a right to say whatever she wants to say, just like you have a right to say whatever you want to say. So, and I don't like the comment about grow some hips. Come on, sweetie. You're an adult. Let's act like an adult, please. So, I can't see the rest of it. I really wish I could see the rest of it because then this could get really interesting. But just going from Skai's Twitter, I'm guessing Azealia made a comment about her being a meme, and all of you have probably seen the memes going around with Skai and her hair and being Queen of Petty or Shade or whatever. And I love this tweet so much. This tweet I'm about to tell you is what I love so much. Skai replies to Azealia and says, "When a no hip having 14-year-old has more class than you, worry about your career. Get one." If you, I don't know a more perfect way to sit here and kind of shut somebody up. It's insane that. Oh, and she said, Skai said this. She's a meme with 2.3 million Instagram followers. My memes are more relevant than you. Now that's sad. Now bye Twitter troll. And I think that's all it was because I don't think many people, including myself, have even heard of Azealia Banks until this moment. And I think it's kind of funny because I think most people start beef with other celebrities just so that they can become more relevant than what they are. I'm not saying she's irrelevant. I'm not saying she sucks. I know she has a tour going on or had a tour, whatever. I know she had one going on. I think parts of it have now gotten canceled because of her comments she made about Zayn. Those were very rude and racial comments. Like I saw one about his mother. There was a picture. I tell you guys, I look this stuff up sometimes. There was a picture I saw, and she kind of said that's why his mother will only be something, and it got really racial at that point. And I don't like that. Not with everything going on in the world. You don't talk about people like that. Especially don't talk about people who are doing a lot better than you are right now. If you want to be relevant, if you want to have something going for yourself, there's a whole better way to do it. Making fun of people whose career are on another level than yours, that's not the way to go. I'm 21 years old and I still watch Disney. I've seen Skai when she was this little tot starting off on TV shows and everything, and I've watched her grow up through the TV. Now, I've seen her grow up through the TV. I don't know about her personal life, but just seeing her Twitter, she looks like a very mature young lady. 14 years old, 10 years old, or however age she could be, it's fine. She made a comment that you needed to, you needed to kind of back off a little bit because that's not right. You don't talk about people that way. You don't gain people's respect that way. And I've seen a lot of YouTube videos where people have said that they've now lost some kind of respect for her. For Azealia, not for Skai. Skai handled the situation like a very mature lady. And for that, I think she deserves many pats on the back. Anything, whatever you guys like it, retweets, all that. I'm now a follower of her on her Twitter because she looks like she's very mature for the most part, and I like that. So Azealia was wrong. Skai Jackson came back with the best tweets possible. If you want to call it a clapback, call it a clapback. But still, she kind of owned Azealia in that whole conversation, and she did not have to get super rude or anything. She just acted her regular self, responded in a way that would not disappoint other people. And for that, she has gained so many different followers. She has made so many different headlines. She had 2 interviews because of this whole thing. So, who really won here? I think it's pretty obvious who the winner is and who lost. So, lesson learned from this, do not get rude and racist on Twitter, because your Twitter account will get suspended. Thank you guys. Also, if you want to, if you like the video, if you want to comment, please do. I would love to see everybody's comment and your whole views on what happened between Azealia and Skai. Am I saying her name right? Am I? Because I keep thinking I'm saying it wrong. Is it Skai? I think it's Skai. Either way, I love the spelling of her name. It's very unique. Anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, like it. If you don't, thumbs down it. Subscribe, share. Thank you. Have a good one.